Now, one of the most interesting things you said also was when you started rapping in jail, how you got your confidence to start rapping.
I wasn't confident at all.
Right. Tell us about that.
I wasn't confident at all, and I wasn't confident about expressing it to people on the outside world. I would, like if me and you was cool, I would be like, yo, you know I be rapping on the low.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. Like, I'll bring you to the corner of the yard where it's just me and you, and then, you know, and spit something for you. But telling somebody in the street or my loved ones was another different story. Right. I wasn't comfortable with that. Not at all.
That's crazy.
I was afraid.
Right.
Because I was afraid of somebody saying, come on, man, you know you ain't come on and do that shit, man. Get out.
Did anybody ever tell you that, no?
No, because I never told nobody.
Oh, okay.
Because I only told my brother.
Right.
And
your brother was extra supportive, right?
Really, very supportive.
Right.
I was afraid to tell women that I was coming to see me.
Right.
Like people would be like, yo, what you gonna do when you come home? And I wouldn't be like, rap, because how does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
I don't sound
You just did 10 years.
Yeah, but just check this out. Imagine your nephew, or God forbid, or anybody that you know, or your girl's nephew, or rapping, he happened to call, he been in jail 5-6 years, and you say, what's up, little homie? Yo, what's good, man? You been, man? You chilling in there? Yeah, but yo, what you gonna do when you come home, man? Yo, man, I'm getting in that music game. What? Hang the fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
don't do that. Don't do that.
It just sounds so far-fetched.
It does sound, yeah.
It sounds far-fetched and cliche at the same time.
Yeah, it's like everybody gonna be a rapper.
Now, at what point of your bid is this? First year, second year?
Nah, this is years in. I'm already in.
Year seven?
Maybe around 4 or 5.
Okay.
I'm in that area right there.
Right.
So, and I'm still thinking I'm going home. But I'm still getting into trouble also. So it's like my asshole on one end, but then I'm rapping. But at this point,
wait, how long did you extend your term, man?
I could have been home in 5, if I was like, you know, going to get outside clearance like my man over here.
So you added on 5.
Yeah.
Yes, Maino.
That was the graduate program.
That was a graduate program.
It's for assholes. You know,
right.
You know, something that I'm not necessarily proud of, but it is what it is.
Of course.
You know, I've been in 10 different prisons. You know what I'm saying? In that time.
Which was the nicest one, man?
None of them nice. I hated every motherfucking thing about every one of them. You understand? But I had a solid spirit, and I just felt like, man, I'm like whatever, man. Like, I'm not from jail. They're gonna let me out one day.
Right.
You know. So, you know, I started to build a confidence with music later on.
And what would cats tell you, man, inside?
Yo, dudes, that's the thing. Dudes in jail will tell you, you the best thing. You not, nigga, you nice. Nigga, you nice. Nigga, you nice. Nigga, you the best in the jail.
Right.
So I started getting confidence. Then I started getting confidence to the point where I would start letting dudes hear me in the jail. I would have little battles in the jail. And
any notable people you was battling, man?
Nah, not nobody that ever came home and did it. And that's the sad thing, because I ran into a lot of brothers in prison that had a lot of talent. And they was never able to get out here and make that happen.
Right.
You know, I'm one of one.
So Maino, you come home, how had the world changed, man? What was the most intimidating thing about how the world changed?
The technology more is different, you know. It was phones. Now everybody got phones.
Everybody. Like in '93, everybody didn't have phones.
Nah, it wasn't like that.
I hear that a lot. I hear like people around that era when they came home, the craziest thing was the phones.
The phones.
Phones, two ways.
Two ways. It was the technology. Like the way of communicating was different now, you know. And it was just like, but you adapt to it though, because the good thing about me is I had people that were in tune and they were out there. They knew what was going on, so they you know, they were able to nurture me in that way and let me know what was cool, what was not cool. You understand? So I was all right.
Now you said that your first official break was through K Slay.
Right.
How'd that happen, man?
I knew I met this girl Shaka.
Okay.
And she was cool with K Slay. She set up a dinner for me with me and K Slay, and at the same time, my man Hood knew K Slay too. So it was like 2 people speaking to K Slay about me.
Right, and K Slay at the time was still on the come up in a sense too.
But K Slay always, and he still is, that outlet for the streets.
Right.
direct streets, like dudes that's like he'll give you a shot if he see it in your eyes and
Right.
that you like. He called me to this day and tell me about this footage that he got, and he gonna put it out one day. Where I'm at his video shoot
Okay.
for a song he had, and this is back in '03, and nobody knew me, and I'm just out there screaming, y'all gonna know about me? Y'all gonna know, watch, y'all gonna hear about me, watch. And you know, he'd call me, we'd talk about it, but he's always been that dude that if he sees that you're working hard, he'll give you that chance.
Right.
And I was hungry.
Right.
I wanted to be away from. I wanted to do something different. I wanted what I saw other people doing, and I wanted that. I wanted it more for my life, and I wanted me and my niggas to enjoy that.
Right now, K Slade gave you that initial cosign. It seemed like the next cosign you got was from Kim.
Yeah, a little later on, right after K Slade, then you had dudes like Envy and Clue, a lot New York City DJs. I started to get relationships with the DJs.
Right. Why so? Because your shit was bumping in the clubs?
Nah, I would just meet the DJs and we hit it off, like, you know, more or less. It's these rumors like that I was running around smacking DJs up, but that's not true.
Were you not smacking DJs?
Nah, that's not true.
Not A1?
Nah, never.
Not with a vinyl.
Never. It was just that I was confident.
Right.
I was confident. You know, we was coming with our own movement. We was working hard, and you know, I knew people. Either I knew somebody that knew them already,
Right.
so that would help.
You mentioned Envy. There's a story about you and Envy, man.
Yeah.
When y'all almost got hemmed up by Jim Jones and his associates.
Oh yeah.
What's that story, man?
Me and Jimmy, shout out to Jimmy. Me and Jimmy definitely mad cool.
Right.
But it was a time we ain't really like each other.
What was the
I don't
friction?
know. I don't know.
Dumb rapper shit?
Me saying shit on records.
Right.
You know, not really understanding what
And
it
is it crazy, man, that you coming home, you saying shit on records, and you're not really realizing the ramifications of what your words.
Right. Because you don't you kind of not realize people really can hear it.
Yeah.
Like, because you like, oh, you heard that shit, my nigga? Word, you heard that shit? You know I ain't mean to diss you like that, nigga, but you heard that shit.
I'm glad you heard it.
I'm glad you heard it, though. You listening, though? But you thought about it, though. You like the beat? So he didn't, I don't think he was too fond of me. And we used to have like little staring matches or whatever. And,
Right.
And one night we was in the club, man, and they came in. They was about like, man, they was like 30 deep, man. Like
To your what?
it was like two. It was me, Envy, and
Envy's kind of light,
right. And
man.
I think it was one more person,
Skin.
one or two more people with us. And we was definitely outnumbered.
Right.
You know what I mean? They fanned out in front of me, and they was just like, but nothing happened though, you know.
Right.
And it was all cool. You know what I mean? I had known people that was around them, so and it was all good though. You know what I mean? It was just like two people that didn't really like each other, but then
Right.
later on, once we started to kick it, we saw that we had more in common than,
Right.
than just the bullshit. So
Right.
we wound up being cool. You know what I mean?
Get ready for combat. No escaping. Get ready for combat.